Thank you. I want to give a warm welcome to our panelists and all of our distinguished guests in the audience. As I said, I'm Laura MacCleery. I'm a Deputy Director at the Brennan Center for Justice and the Democracy Program. We are going to try to keep to the time in the schedule, so this panel will end at 10:45. If that cuts short time for questions, I'm sorry, but that's an obligation we have with the Press Club and with our other panelists. This is a very timely topic, as others have pointed out this morning. Yesterday, I picked up the New York Times, and the front page of the business section had the details of an investigation by attorneys general in 30 states involving corruption and self-dealing in the pension and mortgage bond market. There are millions of dollars at stake in that market and the future of America's retirees. We know that public perceptions of government and of dealings here in Washington were a major theme in the last election cycle, as was the explosion in interest from small donors. The question is, how do we restore trust in public institutions? And it has rarely been so precisely posed by a combination of political events. As you will hear from political scientist Michael Malbin, the data bear out the commonly held view that more small donors played an important, and some might even say decisive, role in the 2008 election. On this panel, we will examine these data, ask about their relationship to offline, in-person, remember that, organizing efforts, and dispel some legal myths about the competitive impact of campaign finance restrictions. We will also reflect upon the impact of new internet-based communication and organizing tools on both electoral campaigns and on the process of governance itself. It's certainly clear that there are many people in the audience with a long and distinguished history of work on these issues. It's one of the panels, a few events I've had the pleasure of organizing where I feel as though half the audience could have equally been a panel member. So I look forward to a lively discussion when we do have time for questions. I'll now introduce our first speaker, who is Michael Malbin.